So right now, let us move faster to the question and answer from Rubén Amorim press conference ahead of Man United versus Brighton. So now, all you need to do as soon as you come across this video is click on the like button, put your opinion under the comment section, but don't forget to click on the share button to make this message go across all Manchester United fans. Now, let us move faster to what Rubén Amorim answer from the press. The first question was the next challenge is Brighton. How are the squad and what are you expecting from Brighton tomorrow? That is the first question. So Rubén Amorim answered that the squad is fine. We have some doubts. We have some issue during the week with Harry Maguire and Mason Mount. Both of them got a knock, but it's not something serious. We are going to see how they will perform tomorrow. Then Lisandro Martinez is out. The rest of the players are ready for the game. And I think from what I expect from Brighton, and I think it's going to be like always, but it's going to be a very difficult game. I think Brighton is a team that is really fun to watch. They are really good on the ball, on the build-up. They are really strong on transition. In every aspect of the game, they doing very well, and they are also good in set pieces this season. So I think they are a team that is really complete, and we need to be really smart and face that game with a real focus on everything we do on the game, because they are strong team. So we need to be focused on that. Then the second question was about Fabian Hosler. How is about Fabian Hosler? How is his philosophy? What do you have to say about him? He said, you can see by the way they play, Brighton played, really intense. The quality is there. They believe a lot in what they are doing. Even under pressure, they still believe in what they are doing. So I am a very good fan of Fabian Hosler. That is what Rubén Amorim answered. Then again, he was asked, how do you balance the need to forget the Liverpool game while also building momentum from Liverpool game? He said, yes, we use the good spirit of winning games. We know that was a good weekend for us, but our focus is on the next game. That is the past, and we need to understand that football changed a lot, especially in this kind of club. So we are not thinking in the past. We are not thinking about the past game. We are thinking about the present game, and we are really going to do everything hard to win the game. Then the next question was, unless you forget, surprise, Bruno Fernandes will be playing his 300 match for Manchester United tomorrow. What do you have to say about that? He said, I think it's a little bit different from what I was expecting. Everything you read about the player sometimes is not. You can understand sometimes, and already that Bruno Fernandes always feel frustrated whenever our team loses, because as a leader, he always pick blame on himself why Man United are not winning a lot of games, and he always feel frustrated, and he always take it personal on himself anytime Manchester United loses a game, because he really want to win a lot of games. So tomorrow he will be playing his 300 game for Manchester United, and we are going to see him play 300 game for Manchester United. Then another question was, in the last 2 wins, it feels like there have been slightly different wins. What has impressed you the most about maybe how much the team has improved? What impressed you so much? How your team is improving? Then Rubén Amorim answered and said, the first thing again, we really focus during the game. Then we play different games. So we have one identity, one way of playing, but we adapt what kind of game we need to play in the moment, which he has already been saying. We need to follow one identity. If we get one identity, we can now, during the game, we can now change and do something different in order to win this particular game. We cannot play this pattern in this game and play it in the other game without winning. But let us have identity the way we play. But when we start the game, we read our opponent, then we change something that will make us win that particular game. But we must be playing with one identity. This is what Rubén Amorim is saying, and that is what he said. That is the reason why Man United win these 2 past games against Sunderland and against Liverpool. I continue. He said, we know how to manage that. And then against Liverpool, of course. Okay, first of all, he said, you can sense that the first half against Sunderland was not the same as the second half. We know how to manage that. And then against Liverpool, of course, we scored right away in the first place. And then we managed the game, playing in different styles because it was needed in that moment. That is a good thing. And then the spirit. And sometimes when you have a good spirit, you have that bit of luck that we need to win games. You understand? Playing different styles, but have one identity. That is why we win Sunderland and we win Liverpool. And we are going to win Brighton as well. Then another question was, I want to ask about Harry Maguire. He scored important goals for Manchester United. Have you speak to Jason Wakers about his contract and all the rest? He said, we are really happy with Harry. It's not time to talk about that again because that gives the idea that we are thinking so far away. We are really happy with Harry Maguire and he's important for us. We need to focus just on the next game. It's not time to talk about Harry Maguire contract. Let us focus on the next game. Then again, he was asked, you said Lisandro Martinez was not fit. Do you know when he's likely to be fit? Is it going to be before the November international break or after November international break? When is he going to be ready to play? He said, I don't know. He trained really well, not with us, but it was on the next pitch. That means he's training alone, but he's training very, very well. Then I was watching also the training. He's feeling well. The knee is responding. That is, his knee is responding really well. I don't want to say one specific day or week when Lisandro Martinez will be returning, but I don't know, but it's near. And he will start training with the team very soon. And then it depends on him when he returns to full team training. It now depends on him if he can now win his place back at Manchester United starting 11. Everybody need to win their place. That is it for Man United right now. Then he said again, now you had a smile on your face, and but you said the media should carry on with their narrative. Does the team feed from that? Even when people doubt you, do your team benefit from when people are doubting you? He said, no. What I mean is that we cannot change so much. I think they asked me about top 4 in the end of every question. Every question I come, they ask me about top 4. So I don't want to change so much with the difference of 20 centimeter. If Cody Gakpo shoots 20 centimeter here, the narrative would have been completely different. So I just want to maintain some calm, some direction in what we are doing. That is what I mean. There is no doubt if we are managing in this kind of club and you don't win a lot of games, people are going to doubt you. People are going to talk. So I don't want to change your narrative about me. Just focus on the way you are thinking about me and let me do my job. That is what Rubén Amorim is telling the press. Then again, he said, it's probably the first time I have been in a press conference since you walked through the door of Manchester United, not being asked about your system. This is one of this thing is asking him. This is my first time of being in this seat in the press conference. Nobody asks you question about your system. And obviously, it comes down to winning the last 2 games. It's no longer about your system. It's now, when are you going to win your next 2 games? When are you going to win your next 2 games? So this is it. And a lot of things. He said, yes, I think it was good for him to play. Okay. And again, he was also asked about Maguire. So he said it was good for Maguire to play with a different center back. I think he feels more comfortable because he plays in the center. He doesn't need to go to the other side. Sometimes you help some people with the way you play. Sometimes it's the opposite with the players. You can imagine Rubén Amorim was just diving away from that word. Nobody have asked you about your system. He doesn't want to mention anything about his system. Rather, he picked from the question they asked him about Maguire and answer that one. Okay, then he's also continue and say, but you can learn, Harry Maguire can learn a lot. He can improve. I think it can be so much better with the ball because he has the quality and he needs to show that. Nowadays, with the set piece that you see, the amount of men that you put on the box, every crosses that come to the opponent, and everyone is playing like that. He's massive player for us, so I am really happy, but he needs to continue that game in that way. That goal is really in the past. He needs to focus on the present right now and on the future. So these are the words of Rubén Amorim from the press conference. He dodged from that question about his system. He doesn't want to mention it. Since you people have forgotten his system, it's now how to win the next game. So he dodged that question and focused on how to win the next game. So now, from all the things you hear from Rubén Amorim say about his system, about how he managed to win Sunderland and Liverpool, playing in one identity but changing things inside the pitch. Do you think this thing that Rubén Amorim is saying is exactly what Manchester United is doing in the pitch? Or do you think Man United are doing something different? Tell me what you think under the comment section. Don't forget, hit the like button and don't forget, share the video.